Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of Francois, I'm Don Dijan, your host for tonight's um, interview session with our special guest. So, your pageant correspondent, Don Dijan, is there. We are live simultaneously on Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click the bell notification, follow and like our Facebook page for more pageant updates. We are also on Instagram and TikTok, so please follow us on all our social media platforms. If you have any questions later, please don't hesitate to drop your questions down below at the comment section. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I believe that you're all excited to meet our guest. Our esteemed guest for tonight is no other than Miss Culture International, who just won the pageant in South Africa. She will be introducing herself. I will be calling her Sam. Okay. So, welcome, Sam, to Pageant Mag Philippines.
Hi. Hi
Yeah.
everyone. Good evening in the Philippines. Good morning here in South Africa. I'm
Maaga na
Samela
upay.
Mabuhay aga here in South Africa.
Yep.
I'm Samela Aubrey Godin, your Miss Culture International 2021. Thank you, Mag Philippines, for having me here. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome, Sam. Thank you very much also for being with us tonight. And thank you very much for your patience that you wake up so early, in South Africa just to be here with us tonight, just to be here
Thank you
in
also to
Pageant Mag, Philippines.
Thank you also. I'm so sorry for the earlier inconvenience. My internet connection here is not so good. So,
Oh, well, that's no problem because we are here now. Of course, we are very happy to meet Miss Culture International in the person of Sam. Okay, what's your complete name, Sam?
my complete name is Samela Aubrey Godin. Samela is a combination of my mom and dad's province. Sam is from Samar, which is my mom's province, and Ella is Isabella, my dad's province. So they combined it to Samela and
Wow.
Aubrey Godin.
Yes, so Samela Aubrey Godin. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you are from where in the Philippines?
Oh, I am specifically in Samar. I grew up in Samar. This is part of Visayas, but I am
Mm-hmm.
currently living in Pasig City. So doon po ako lumaki, and then
Mm-hmm.
nung nag-college po ako, nag-aral po ako sa Manila and tumira po ako sa Pasig City.
Wow. Sige. Yeah. By the way, for those who have not known me, I'm parang I always join Francois on this interview sessions with candidates and winners, but Francois cannot make it
Mm-hmm.
tonight, so I'm here on behalf of him. So,
Okay.
and I'm very glad that my first run as a no, nag-iisa lang ako ngayon. First run of interviewing
Oh,
is no other than Miss Culture International. I'm so happy and very, very
thank
thankful to
you.
God that I'm with Sam. Okay, so pag-uusapan na natin yung how the journey begins. Bakit ka napunta sa Miss Culture International?
Mm-hmm.
Sige.
Ah, It hindi ko siya in-expect actually to be in where I am right now. It happens a week after I joined Miss World Philippines, someone messaged me on my Facebook account that isa ako sa mga choice nila to represent Miss Culture International. So, the homeland Philippines, if you could
Mhm.
browse it on Facebook, the Homeland Philippine Pageants, nag-undergo po sila ng deliberation. So, hindi lang po ako yung napili nila, natipuhan nila. So, they under deliberation. And then one day, they message me and sabi nila, after deliberation, ako yung napili nila to represent Philippines to Miss Culture International. So, dun
Mm.
siya nag-start and everything is history.
The rest is history, and now you are
Yes,
here as the queen, the new queen, Miss Culture
yes.
International. Okay, sige. What is really the like the advocacy, or what's the
Mm-hmm.
purpose, or what is really like the objective of Miss Culture International? Ano ba talaga si Culture International?
Mm-hmm. Uh, for everybody, Miss Culture International is to promote culture, tradition, not just in your specific country, but all over the world. So, uh, they wanted the girls to be united, to uh, to know each and every culture that you have in your country. So, kasi nowadays, na in technology na tayo,
Mm,
nakakalimutan na aminin natin na nakakalimutan natin kung ano yung culture na meron tayo in our country. So, this platform, this Miss Culture International, ito yung way para mas maalala mo ulit, mabalikan mo ulit kung ano yung culture na meron ka, kung ano yung
mm.
history na meron ka. So, I'm very, very much happy and uh, glad that ako yung naipadala nila to represent Philippines because ang dami kong natutunan to the girls kasi we have most of the girls are South African girls. So, ang dami kong natutunan sa kanila and vice versa. Marami din silang natutunan
Mhm,
about Philippine culture. So, this Miss Culture International is
mhm.
amazing, amazing platform to showcase culture not just in your country but all over the world.
Yeah, so it's nice to see, no, one's culture being
Mm-hmm.
uh, acknowledged in different parts of the world, like the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So the major advocacy is parang culture lang talaga. It's really like your culture, promoting
Your
one's culture.
culture, yes, your culture, your tourism, your history,
Mm-hmm.
your tradition, your food, your music, everything that kung ano yung meron sa Philippines na wala sa
Oh.
ibang country.
So yun ang ano, parang ano mo, parang binibigay mo.
Yes.
Sige. Ilan ba mga candidates? How many candidates do the nag-compete with this year?
Mm-hmm. Uh, Actually, we are 35 delegates,
Mm-hmm.
but because of the happenings of we all know of what is happening here in South Africa. So 20 girls lang ang nakarating to compete Miss Culture International and I'm the only Asian na nakarating here sa South
Mm,
Africa. So I'm not just representing Philippines, I'm also representing the whole
the
Asia.
whole of
So
Asia. Wow,
yes, so
congratulations. Yeah, it's so
thank
nice to
you.
yeah, it's so nice to hear people, especially those who are achieving their goals, achieving um not only their goals but rather the country's, no, pride, no. Because
Yes.
thank you very much, Sam, for bringing another crown to the country. We're very glad to have you, no, and
Thank
we're
you
very
so
very proud.
much. I'm also
Sige.
proud and loud to always represent Philippines.
Yeah. Sige. Pag-uusapan natin muna yung ano, ano yung mga activities mo before going to South Africa? Preparation for the pageant and
Mhm.
like that. Sige.
Mhm. I had only 2 weeks preparation bago ako lumipad
Wow.
to South Africa. 2 weeks lang. So, yung 2 weeks na
Mm-mm.
yon, minaximize namin everything from my national costume, from my cultural costume, my swimsuit,
Mhm.
my evening gown, my photo shoots, my trainings, lalong-lalo na yung trainings ko. Minaximize namin yun for 2 weeks para when I pumunta ako dito sa South Africa, I'm 101% ready to represent
Mhm.
Philippines.
So yun ang mga preparations mo.
Mhm,
But you have
trainings,
already a lot of
talagang
preparations, no? Nag-exercise ka na before, you have already your gym, of course, that's part.
yes, yes, yes. Na nag-stop ako mag-gym, but I do home workout and
Mhm.
also trainings every day. Every day ako nagte-training. And siguro it's also my training ground that right after Miss World Philippines, pumasok yung Miss Culture International. So parang tuloy-tuloy lang kung ano yung nasimulan ko from the national pageant that we have in the Philippines to international one. So
Wow, that's so
nagtuloy-tuloy-tuloy lang siya.
nice. Yeah, tuloy na tuloy lang, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Sige. Sige, pag-usapan naman natin yung mga ginagawa niyo within the pageant. Within the pageant. Yung ano yung
Mhm.
mga activities, ilang araw yung mga activities, what are the competitions that sinasalang kayo for this? Kasi bago
Mhm.
lang ang culture internationally, not much heard about
Mhm.
it, no, ang mga tao. So
Bagong-bago nga
unlike
siya.
like we sabing Miss Universe, that we know already that
Mhm.
there's like this. Miss Earth is more on environment, and this is for more culture. Sige.
Mhm.
Ano yung mga parang what are the competitions that you are in during the journey of the time that you are in South Africa before the coronation.
Mhm. Before the coronation, we have 1 week, 1 week
Mhm.
activities. So, we have, of course, meeting each and every delegate. Parang, we have this party na get to know each and every delegate. And then we have the culture debate. We have also the cultural dish na
Mhm.
kailangan namin magluto to represent what dish you have in your country. And we also explored the little safari in Dizata, which is
Wow.
it's also their way to detox from social media. The organization made that to for us to detox from social media and to know more about each and every candidate, their culture. So, what else? We have also our photo shoots, our games. We also have that,
Mhm.
and also ano pang ginawa? Ginawa din po ng organization is to reshuffle the roommates for you to be able to touch each and every culture of each
Wow.
country.
Yeah. So
Yes, so
for the
maganda yung
first week.
idea nila yun.
Yeah, for the first
Yes,
week.
for that week, they reshuffle roommates para hindi lang isa yung natututunan
Yeah.
mong culture ng country. Lahat yun matututunan mo kasi nagre-reshuffle
Mm.
sila ng roommates. And we also have the culture debate. Isa din yon sa
Wow.
talagang
Mm-mm.
magandang activity na ginawa nila.
Mm.
Culture debate. So you need to explain and expound your culture. And also, yung isa pang maganda nila is yung culture dish na talagang
Mhm.
kailangan mong gawin yung dish ng country mo para ipatikim sa kanila.
That would be nice, no? Very nice. And
Yes,
then there's
and
a
gusto ko rin po
gown,
yung
swimwear.
yes, gown, swimwear, and gusto ko rin po yung idea nila na pumunta kami sa Little Safari, the Desata one, and dun wala po
Mm.
talagang internet, walang connection, and yun yung way nila for us to detoxify for the meantime in social media.
That would be nice. That's very, very nice, huh?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, sige. And then the rest is history. You were
Yes, the rest is
crowned.
history. That in this po also the
Mm-mm.
little safari we get to encounter different animals like giraffe,
Mm-mm.
zebra. So yon, dun ako talagang nag-enjoy ng bonggang-bongga dun sa activities na meron kami sa
Wow.
Desata.
Yes. And then, kailan ka nag-ano, kailan yung pageant? Kailan ka na-crowned as Miss Culture International?
Mhm. It's December 4 here in South Africa, 7 p.m., but December 5 in the Philippines at 1
Mm.
a.m. So
So
because we have this
December
time
5.
difference, so Philippines is 6 hours advance. So
Mm-hmm.
December 5 na in the Philippines. But here in South Africa, it's December 4, 7 p.m. You know, it's
Oh.
sobrang nakakatuwa na I don't have the Filipino fans in the audience kasi
Oh, yeah,
most of them are
pandemic time.
African. Yes, most of
Mm-hmm.
them are African, but they are all cheering for Philippines. They're all saying Philippines, Philippines. So alam mo yun, nakakataba ng puso na even though they are African, they're cheering for the Philippines. So,
Yeah.
nagkaroon
Pag-
ako ng instant audience kahit walang Filipinos doon sa audience.
Yeah. Very nice, no?
Mm,
The idea of like going there, presenting your culture, no other Asian lady arrive together with you, nag-iisa ka lang, and
yes,
then you bring not only the Philippines but the whole continent of Asia,
Asia.
and eventually winning the crown. That's Miss
Yes.
Sam Godin. Sige, sige. So, um, for those who are watching us tonight or anywhere in the world, it might be morning, day, or whatsoever. Please drop your message on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, and then message or questions or anything about if you
Yes.
want to ask Sam, congratulatory notes and so on. Please drop your message on our comment section. We will be reading that, and Sam is very glad to answer much of your question, I
Yes. Drop your
suppose.
question down
Yeah,
there.
drop your questions down below. Okay, so may tanong ako kay Sam, no?
Mm-hmm.
Um, anong mga activities after winning the crown? What are your activities? Yung 7 days ka na eh. 7 days after winning the crown.
Mm.
So what are your activities then since you were crowned last December 5?
The organization has a lot of activities for me. Nagplan sila ng maraming activities for me. So, uh, iikot ako sa buong South Africa
Mm-hmm.
para to touch their different culture because here in South Africa marami hindi lang sila specific into one culture, into one
Mm-mm.
dish, into one tradition. Marami sila because they treasure their culture and tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Sobra nilang tine-treasure yun. So, iikot ako ng South Africa to touch their culture, their tradition, their food, and
Yeah.
their music. And pupunta rin po ako sa iba't ibang tourist destinations here in South Africa. And sponsor visits, kailangan kong pumunta sa mga sponsor visits and I have also contracts here sa mga sponsors
Mm-hmm.
that we have. So, kailangan ko rin po silang mapuntahan. And then, I am also going to Cape Town, one of the best tourist destinations here in South Africa. So, yun yung mga plans that they have for me as their Miss Culture International. And marami pa pong iba. So, as of now, yun po muna yung for the week na meron po kami.
Mm-mm. Okay. So, wala pang schedule na balik sa Philippines.
Wala pang schedule kung kailan po ako babalik kasi I'm also waiting for the announcement
Yeah.
of the lift of
So,
travel ban and the open of the borders. So as of the
yeah.
moment, I'm enjoying South Africa
Yeah.
and you guys, Philippines, you don't need to worry about me here because the organization is taking good care of me. I'm following every health protocols here and lagi po akong kumakain ng mga healthy foods, fruits,
Wow.
vegetables. So you don't need to worry about.
Yap, yap, yap. Yes, sige. May tanong dito. From Pauline Deborah Mareri. Am I correct in the pronunciation? Yeah. How can we make or how can you make
Hi,
Your
si
reign very
Pauline.
memorable. Yeah, how can you make your reign memorable? One, despite the fact that you will be in Asia and I'm here in Africa. Who is Pauline?
Ah, Pauline is the first princess.
Ah,
She's from
okay.
Zimbabwe. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But she's also in South Africa right now. She's with you.
Ah, yes, yes.
Okay.
She's also here in South Africa.
Yeah. So how can we make a rain? That's kaya pala sinabi niya, how can we make a rain? So how can we make a rain a memorable one despite the fact that you will be in Asia and she's in Africa? And then what
Mm-hmm.
as also what advocacy can we run with? Okay, sige.
Even though that I am in Asia and I am not
Mm,
staying long here in South Africa, I can make my reign memorable. Of course,
mm-mm,
through touching the lives of Africa. Now that we are in our technology time, social media
mm-hmm,
is a very amazing platform to touch
mm-mm,
every and each and every individual people, especially South
mm-mm,
Africans. So that platform also uh, can make my reign memorable, and my advocacy also on to touch the culture of not just my country, of course, but all over the world. So, si Pauline is my roommate, Zimbabwe. Hi, Pauline. How are
yeah.
you?
So it would be a very memorable thing,
Mm-hmm.
I suppose, no? Through though,
And of course, to
this
be
is
the first Miss Culture International from Asian, that would be memorable,
yes.
especially for us Filipinos.
Mm. At lalo na sa iyo, 'di ba? It
Yes.
would be like how are you going to live as Miss Culture International and then um, living in Asia and you know, um, talking about culture while you are in Asia. I'm
Mm-hmm.
expecting that you will be talking also about culture as much as possible in
Mm-hmm.
every places that you will be in. No, it's not only like talking to the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, but rather you are sharing. You will be sharing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sige. Some more questions below before yeah, 'di ba? Um we are expecting people. Congratulations from Jabong ah Tumano. Hindi ko maintindihan
Thank
masyado.
you.
Congrats
Thank
Jabong
you.
Isamar from Melvin.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
part of Samar. Yabong Samar. Thank you.
yes. And then yep, some congratulatory mo from Ima Haboya. Sige.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Thank
another
you,
question
Tita
from
Emma.
Lorraine. Yeah, from Lorraine. We are
Oh,
expecting you
Lorraine
guys to
is our
yeah.
CEO.
Yeah, Lorraine. Hi Lorraine. What's been the most memorable thing for you and the experience in South Africa?
Oh, of course, the most memorable thing is the Miss Culture International. It's because this is the place that I won the crown. And this,
Mm-hmm.
most especially the people, the South African people, they are very accommodating. They are easy to be with. They're always smiling, and I love their greetings here, like, "Hi, how are you?" So they are very concerned about you, and their food here is very delicious,
Mm-hmm.
and all the experience that I have here each and every day is amazing and memorable for me. Hi, Mama Lorraine. Mama Lorraine is the CEO of Miss Culture International.
Yeah. Hi, Mama Lorraine. I'm Dondi from Pageant Philippines. I'm from Cebu, Philippines, not in
From
Manila. Yeah.
Cebu.
Thank you very much for taking care of our queen, of our Filipina, of our kababayan. No. Thank you very much, Pauline and Lorraine, for taking care of um, Sam, no, our new queen. Okay, another question. There's another question. I think he's a Filipino from
Uh-huh.
Roel. Yeah, what Filipino dish you present during the pageant?
The Filipino dish, the culture dish that I
Yeah, the culture
represent,
dish. And then paano
mhm,
mo ginawa?
is of course the famous adobo. Yun po yung
Wow.
present ko sa kanila, the famous
Mm-hmm.
adobo. And yung the basic one, how we cooked adobo.
Adobo.
So,
Mm.
and nagustuhan naman nila because they have this also similar to that. It's just yung
Mm-hmm.
adobo lang natin is masabaw na very, very light. So, may
Yeah,
konting
masabaw na very
similar
light.
din sa kanila. Sa kanila yung dish na yun. So, nagustuhan nila yun.
Wow. So, 'di ba pag
Mhm.
magustuhan yung mga pagkain natin, parang nakakataba ng puso, 'di ba?
Yes,
Parang feel na
super.
feel natin.
And they love also the spices that I put in my adobo. So, and also South Africa, they are very welcoming to try some other dish, not just their dish, but also other dish. So,
Mm,
gustuhan nila ang ating adobo
yeah.
from the
And then you
Philippines.
eat a lot of rice with our adobo. Are they eating also a lot of rice
Aha!
with our
South
adobo?
African don't eat lots of rice. Meron silang,
Oh.
they have this puff. They call this
Mm.
puff that made from corns.
Mhm.
Yun yung pinaka rice. They have rice here in South Africa, but hindi sila like Filipinos that love to eat rice. You know,
Yeah.
South African, they have their puff. Puff. Yun yung tawag nila ay puff na made siya sa mais. Maize kung tawagin nila dito sa South Africa. So, yun yung pinaka-rice nila na pina-partner nila sa ulam nila dito.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So yun. So puff,
So,
puff. What is it called?
puff
Am I
ang
correct?
tawag nila
Puff.
doon. Puff,
Yeah.
yes.
Something from ano,
Pinong-pinong-pino.
pinong-pinong.
Parang
Ah,
talagang
from corns.
pinong-pinong-pino. Yes.
Pero
Mhm.
hindi din siya flour type.
Hindi. Ano po siya, kasi nakita ko marami silang fields ng corns, kung
Mm.
maize tawagin nila dito, so mais sa'tin, so dito maize. So yun,
Maize.
gawa yun sa maize nila dito. So para siyang, paano ko siya i-explain? Yung itsura niya para siyang siopaw, ganun yung
Oo.
itsura niya, para siyang siopaw. Pero yun mas
Mhm.
pinong-pinong-pinong-pino pa.
Wow.
Yun. Mhm.
Yeah. Siguro parang gusto ko na rin kumain kasi 'di ba parang nagpapayat ako eh. So parang I really wanted to eat
Pumayat
that
nga po
because
kami dito eh, kasi
mais. And then hindi siya
ang
masyadong marunong starch. Yeah.
yes, pumayat nga po kami dito kasi ang Pinoy, syempre, sabi ko sa kanila, Filipino loves to eat rice, as in 3 times a day rice.
Yes. Yeah.
They have here, but they are not into rice
Mm.
persons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hindi lahat 'di ba? Katulad
Hindi.
sa atin na ano, we
And
really love to eat rice with our adobo.
rice, yes. And also, pinatikim nila sa amin, sa amin, yung they have their dish here na ang
Mhm.
pinaka-meat is the worm.
Oh,
Yes. Ano
para
na,
ako na-shock. Ba't masarap?
masonja. They call it masonja. Yes.
Masonja.
Masarap siya. Hindi mo siya siguro it's just on your mind na worm
Yeah.
siya.
Crispy?
Pero
Crispy? Pinakinawang crispy or parang adobo
yes,
parang
crispy na hindi siya chewy. Crispy
wow.
siya na malalasahan mo na parang, hindi pa na siya lasang, hindi siya, kung syempre nasa mind mo na lang na warm, pero masarap po siya. Masarap.
Masarap. Yap,
And they
yap,
love to eat
yap.
that here.
Mhm. Sige. Mayroong isang tanong dito from Zer W. Zerwa. I don't know. What Filipino culture are you most proud of?
Mm-hmm. The most
Mm.
Filipino culture that I am proud of is the close Filipino family ties that we have.
Mm.
Siyempre, we all know na ang Filipino, uh, kahit saan tayo magpunta, we always have our family.
Yeah.
Like we have always our may companion tayo kahit saan tayo magpunta kasi hindi natin hinahayaan na mag-isa lang yung Filipino doon. So we have this as one family in
Mm.
our country, and we have this extended family. So yun yung
Mm.
close family ties talaga ng mga
Mm.
Filipino. Yun yung culture na I am most proud of.
Yeah. And majority sa atin naka-experience ng gano'n, 'no? Ikaw ba
Yes,
naka-experience ka
yes.
ba ng ano, close family bonding,
Yes,
extended
yes.
pa? Yeah.
I am very family oriented person. It's my first time na nahiwalay ako sa family ko kasi we always bond together. Kahit saan kami magpunta,
Mhm.
magkakasama kami. So it's my first time to be away from them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sige. Pa-notice daw, may kaibigan ko dito nagsasabi, pa-notice daw kay Yolij Pakibot, she is now in Maribago, Lapu-Lapu City. Hi, Yolij.
Hi,
Can you say hi to
maay,
Yolij?
maayong
Maayong
gabi.
gabi. Maayong
Maayong
gabi.
gabi. Maayong
Yeah.
buntag is good morning.
Mabuntag. Yeah. For those who came in late, we are having tonight no other than Sam Godin, the new Miss Culture International 2021. She's currently doing a lot of activities in South Africa after winning last December 5. She's from Samar, but she lives in Paranaque, no? Paranaque. Am I
Pasig.
correct? Pasig, sorry.
Pasig po.
She lives in Pasig, but she hails from um
Samar.
Catbalogan, Samar. So, yeah.
Yes.
Kaya you might be shocked bakit nagtatagalog si Miss Culture International. But because she's a Filipina, the very first Filipina who won, no, the Miss Culture International beauty pageant. So a lot, no, especially nowadays that pageants are coming any day or any month. We're very very proud to have another queen, another person in the another beautiful woman from the Philippines who is acknowledged in her beauty and her advocacy on culture. Yeah, Sam Godin.
Thank you.
Okay, sige. And there's a follow-up question from Zer W.
Mm-hmm.
Basahin natin ito. What modern Filipino culture would you like the world to know?
Mm-hmm.
Modern
Oh,
culture that we have.
modern Filipino culture. The na gusto kong iparating sa buong mundo.
Yeah.
Um, I think the dish that we have in our country, we have different dish, and as the years goes by, yung mga Filipino dish na meron tayo, nag-evolve din yun eh. Marami din tayong
Mm,
ina-add, marami tayong mas mas sinasarapan pa natin, marami tayong mga spices na mas lalo pa nating ini-enhance yung dish na we have. So, nowadays, we will call it the modern Filipino dish. So, yun yung gusto kong malaman, not just here in Africa, but all over the world, na yung mga Filipino culture dish that we have is also evolving as the years goes by.
Yeah, tama, no?
Mm-hmm.
Hindi man lang yung culture natin is
Like,
nandito lang sa atin, but rather it
mm-hmm.
goes beyond the country.
Yes.
Mm. At doon tayo nakilala, 'di ba? Maraming Filipino na
Mm-hmm.
because wherever the Filipino is, there is always adobo. They are bringing the adobo
Yes,
thing,
there's
no?
always adobo, and alam natin lahat na yung adobo na yun, as the years goes by, marami nang gumagawa ng iba't ibang klase ng adobo. From the
Mm.
basic one that we have, talagang marami nang ina-add and
Mm. Hindi
nag-experiment
lang
na
toyo at saka
tayo.
hindi lang
Yes,
toyo at saka suka, but
saka
rather
suka.
it's marami ng
Marami na.
nag-i-evolve na siya, eh, 'di ba?
Nag-experiment na tayo.
Mm.
So,
And
nagiging
through this
modern na yung
yeah,
dish.
and then
Yes.
through this adobo, we can relate our culture. We can tell to the world
Mm-hmm.
that this is what we are. We are a Filipino.
Yes, that
We love to
whatever
eat. Yeah.
whatever you put in that adobo, it's still you will touch the culture of being a Filipino.
Wow. That would be very
Yes.
nice to have you. I
Yes.
hope to see you when you come back to the country.
Yes.
Yeah, sometime.
Bisita ko
We'll keep in
Cebu.
touch. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tour you around and meet a lot of people here. Bring you,
Mhm.
yeah, anywhere
I've been
in
there
Cebu.
sa Cebu, but sa city lang ako nakarating. Hindi ko na-explore yung
Mm,
buong-buong Cebu.
yeah, you can swim with the whales if you want.
Hindi pa ako nakarating doon. So,
Yeah, sige. I
excited.
would like to, yeah. So I'd like to request for our viewers to put your comments, your not only the comments but rather if you have a lot of if you have questions so then ipaabot you kay Sam,
Mhm.
congratulatory notes and any other thing that you'd
Mm.
like, Sam will know.
Comment lang
Please
kayo.
do put on the comment section below.
Maaga pa naman
Sige.
sa Philippines.
Oo, 'di ba? Parang ang mga ano ngayon hindi sila nagtatanong masyado. Anyway, meron pa akong tanong sa iyo.
Mhm.
Um, you may answer this or not. No, parang showbiz ang dating. So,
Kinakabahan
yeah, but
naman ako
anyway, yeah.
dyan.
Um, do you have any plan to enter into showbiz? Of course, enter into show business after the rain or ano ba yung plan mo after? No. Though maaga pa masyado pag-uusapan, but what are the,
Mhm.
you have already in your mind, no? Ano ba yung mga ginagawa mo before and then ngayon na halt, ano ba yung what is your dream after, no?
Of course, if given a chance na pumasok sa showbiz industry, why
Mhm.
not? I will grab that
Yeah, 'di
opportunity
ba?
because
Of
it's
course.
another chapter in your life na
Mhm.
after being a queen, pasok ka sa
Mm.
showbiz industry. If given a chance, yes, papasok ako sa showbiz industry. And because I am a licensed teacher in the Philippines,
Mhm.
of course, after my reign, if given a chance also, pabalik ako sa pagtuturo because I miss teaching kids. And at
Ah,
the
so you're
same time,
elementary teacher. You're
yes,
an
a
elementary, yeah.
preschool, specifically for
Wow. Mhm,
for
mm, mm.
special children. And
Mhm.
I'm planning to put up my own business very, very soon. So, marami akong plans after my
Mm.
whole 1 year reign.
Yeah, kasi ang gagawin mo ngayon is to promote culture, not only in Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
not only Asia, but rather culture, world, no, worldwide culture.
Yes, with
And
around the
like ito
world.
yung culture niya, understanding each other's culture and have
Mm-hmm.
progress, no? Kasi yun lang naman ang
Yun yung
importante, 'di
talagang,
ba?
yes, yun yung yun yung beauty with a purpose na sinasabi nga nila
Yes.
ng Miss
Mm.
Culture International.
Mm.
So, to touch culture,
Mm.
tradition,
Appreciate
food.
each culture and
Mm-hmm.
through that appreciation, understanding each others, no? Ganun naman eh. Kasi
Yes, that's the most
minsan
important.
kasi we have clashes, of course, because of cultural differences, even in the
And
family.
yes, and if kapag nalaman mo na yung culture ng isang country, masasabi mo na, oh, we have that the same culture in our country. We have that the same tradition in our country. And sometimes
Mm.
magugulat ka na, oh, really? It's happening in your culture. It's happening in your
Mm.
country. You know, and so
And
marami
then you
kang
start to, yeah.
matututunan talaga.
And then you start understanding people, you start
Mm-hmm.
to appreciate, no? Appreciate what they have been
And
doing because
yes,
that's
and
their way of life.
yes, and kahit gaano pa ka maging techy yung generation natin, you always look back and go back to the culture that you have. Kasi it's the thing na hindi talaga mawawala sa country, sa
Mm.
isang specific country. So,
Mm.
yes, Culture is very, very
Yeah.
important.
Because even the way how we think, even the way how we
Mm.
approach people, how we acknowledge people, how we talk to people,
Yes,
nagsisimula yan sa
actually
culture
here in
natin.
South Africa, their culture in greeting people is hi, how are you?
Mhm.
Dugtong yon. It's not like, oh, hi. Hindi ganon. Dudugtungan ng hi, how are you? So, I'm good, how are you?
Mm.
Ganon. So, like
Mm.
in the Philippines, like we have their mabuhay, kamusta ka?
Mm.
Some,
So parang gano'n,
yes.
'di ba? But sometimes in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, nagiging tamad din tayo, 'di ba? Parang, "Kumusta po?
Yes,
Hello po.
so,
How are you
so
doing?" Parang
kailangan nating i-practice ulit yung gano'n na
mm.
mabuhay, hi, kamusta ka? Because here,
Mm.
it's their culture to greet that. Wherever you are,
Hmm.
whatever you're doing, kahit malayo ka pa, talaga i-greet ka nila ng, "Oh, hi, how are you?"
Mm. 'Di ba
Gano'n.
nakakataba 'yan sa puso 'pag ano, 'pag parang
Yes, it's like that
they
they
are
are very
putting you, 'di
concerned.
ba? You're concerned, they're
Mm,
putting you to be there. Parang ang
mm,
ganda naman ng ano, ng kultura nila na parang everybody is
mm.
important, parang gano'n.
Yes, and South African and Philippines has the same culture in accommodating people, accommodating tourists. They're very
Mhm.
accommodated and they're always smiling. So, ganun din naman tayong Filipinos. They're always smiling. And one thing I admire South African is their honesty. They're very, very
Mhm.
honest here. Uh,
Mhm.
Mama Jomar, my companion, lost her phone one time in Uber, but then
Mhm.
the driver, binalik ng driver yung phone niya. So, wow, what an amazing attitude that they have here,
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
honesty.
Mm. Yeah. Sige. May tanong dito kay when you fly into no, when flying to South Africa,
Mm-hmm.
do you have already in mind that I'll be winning or during like seeing your competitor in the very first place they are your competitors, some contestants are your competitors, di ba? So do you have already in mind that ito na mananalo talaga ako eh, corona talaga to,
Yes.
parang ganon?
Yes, because failure is not on my mind. Hindi ko inisip na
Mhm.
dadating ako dito na hindi ako mananalo. I've been so
Mm.
much, ang layo ng binyahe ko, so bakit ako mag-iisip na hindi ako mananalo? I will not make
Mm.
it. So the moment I step up on that airplane, talagang minindset ko na this is my crown. I will win Miss Culture International.
Mm. May malapit ba sa'yo yung crown? Can we see the crown?
My crown!
Yeah, we
Nasa
want to
tabi siya
see
ng bed
it,
ko.
no? Sige, tingnan natin. Mamaya, sige. And
The
then we,
most beautiful crown I've ever seen in my entire life. So,
yeah.
napakaganda ng crown ng Miss Culture
Oh, mayroon.
International. So,
Binigay
it's
na.
here.
Wow.
It's here. It's a very huge, malaki
Wow.
siya. So, let's
Mm.
try. So, see,
Ang
it suits
laki.
on me. Yes.
Malaki talaga siya.
It's the most beautiful crown I've ever seen. So, yes.
Ang laki, no?
And I know in myself that I prepared everything. So, yes, failure is not on my mind.
Yeah,
It's not
failure is not an option. Never in your
not an
mind. Kaya
option.
nga, sayong-sayo talaga. I'm very, no,
Mm.
parang overwhelming talaga sa akin na
But
makita ka
of
na
course,
ano, na
but of course, naramdaman ko yung kaba.
of
Nakita ko
course.
yung mga, we call this dark horses in the competition na, mhm. So, kailangan talagang galingan ng Philippines. Kasi,
Yeah.
in every competition, of course, it's not just you compete to yourself, but alam mo sa sarili mo na may mga kalaban ka na talagang,
Mm.
and the competition, I must admit, it's a close fight. So, talagang napaka-memorable sa akin na nasa akin ng Miss Culture International.
Tama. Yeah, hindi yun
Mm.
madali, of course, no?
No.
Having a crown, being crowned, it's for me, di ba sabi nila it's
Mm.
konti ano lang yan eh. It's like 5 minute glory. But the real thing is
Yes.
that how you live the crown day by day.
Yes.
Mm.
Totoo. Totoo po yan. And
Yeah.
for me, it's not just also, of course, about the crown and the title, but the responsibility as well as being the
Yeah.
ambassador of Miss Culture International, and how you will be able to be a good role model to each and every people that you are encountering.
Mm. Lalong-lalo na yung cultural respect, cultural
Mm,
understanding, ito yung, ano rin, yung cultural, yung bang, sometimes we can only respect people if we respect their culture, 'no? Parang gano'n.
yes.
Parang yun ang naisip
Mm,
ko. It is impossible for me to respect people without respecting their culture. Kasi
yes,
magkakaiba at
and
magkakaiba talaga, eh. Even in the family, the family A is living in the subdivision. Family B is living outside the subdivision. Magkakaiba 'yan,
yes.
magkakaibang kultura.
Mhm.
If I will not understand the way the culture that the family B is
Yes.
working on, then hindi ko talaga maintindihan yung buhay nila.
Mami-misinterpret mo sila
Mm,
if you don't know the culture na meron in that
mm,
specific family. Yeah, you're right.
mm.
Mhm.
Lalong-lalo na pagka ganito na international na yung pag-uusapan. Like si
Yes.
Sam will be visiting, for example, one country in South Africa, or no, in African country, one country in Africa, and then parang she will be bringing not only of being a Filipina, but rather being an ambassador of
Mhm.
cultural exchange. I would rather call it cultural exchange or cultural respect, no, parang ganon.
Cultural respect is the most important thing.
Mm. 'Pag mabigat sa'yo ang crown, puwede mo ng hubarin. Mamaya na 'pag mag-picture taking tayo.
O sige, itabi muna natin
Yeah,
siya kasi
itabi muna
medyo
kapag
may weight
nabigatan kita,
siya.
may weight siya, eh. Sige. Uy, wala ng mga tanong. Okay, so ako naman, may tanong kay Sam, 'no? Um,
Mhm.
natanong ko na kanina yung showbiz, but, um, how the family reacts, 'no? Ano yung mga when the family first heard that you won, ano yung mga reactions na ng family? So, can you share
Nagulat
to
yung family
us? Oo.
ko.
O kasi ano yung
Nagulat
ano
sila.
yun, madaling gabi. Madaling
Madaling
araw.
araw po kasi sa
Mm,
Philippines. Of course, they are very, very happy kasi
mm.
alam ng family ko, my family knows that it's my ultimate dream to become the beauty queen and to bring home the crown for Philippines. Sobrang sila yung pinakamasaya for me, of course. And bago ko umalis, nag-promise ako sa kanila na iuuwi ko ang crown. Yun yung Christmas gift ko sa kanila. So, lahat sila very, very happy and so lahat sila alam kong proud na proud sa akin.
Yeah,
So,
'no?
alam
Lahat
ko
ng of
nanonood yung mga
course.
yon. Kasi nakaantabay
Mm.
yun kanina pa, mga 1 hour before mag-start. So, hi sa family ko na nanonood sa live.
Yeah, they should have, they should watch this, live event. Magtatanong sila
Mm.
sa'yo. Mm.
And tawag sila ng tawag nung coronation night. Gusto nilang mag-video call, ganun. But hindi na, because the internet, kasi nga mahirap po yung internet here sa South
Mm.
Africa. So, nag-abang na lang sila ng announcement sa social media.
Hmm. Yeah,
Mm.
tama. Kasi di madali yun, eh, parang, ano, um, yung bang ang excitement was there but they cannot watch you live dahil sa internet
Mm.
issues,
And
yeah.
of course, sila pa yung talagang mas kinakabahan kesa sa akin.
Yup.
Mm.
Kahit sino naman,
Nandiyan yung
of
mga yan,
course.
nanonood.
Oo,
Nanonood
nanonood
yung mga
talaga
yon.
'yan. Your family is the first supporter that you have,
Yes,
I
and of course,
suppose.
they are my backbone in every pageant that I
Mm.
am joining. So, sila yung
Hmm.
number one supporters ko, and number one, taga, taga ano sa akin ng mga bashers. Sila
Yeah.
yung nandyan always
Mm.
para sa akin.
Yep. You've mentioned that you joined the Miss World
Miss
Philippines,
World
right?
Philippines, yes.
Yeah, Miss World Philippines. What sash do you're wearing from
I
Pasig?
got Samar.
Sash, Samar yung dinala mo.
Samar ang nirepresent ko. Yes,
Representing Samar.
sa Miss
So,
World Philippines.
Miss World was your first. first national Miss World Philippines rather is your first
Yes,
national
Miss World
pageant.
Philippines is my first national pageant. I
Mm-mm.
won one of the fast track, the Ambassador of Goodwill, and I
Mm-mm.
finished top 24 in
Mm-mm.
this year's
Pero
Miss
yeah,
World
prior
Philippines.
Miss World. Prior to that, meron ka ng mga ano, meron kang local pageant, ano yung mga sinalihan mo? How the
Mhm.
uh, paano ka na into pageantry? Yeah.
I started joining pageant when I was 14 years old. The local
Mm,
barangay pageant that we have in Samar, and then uh,
mm.
school pag school pageants, and then I joined Mutiahan Samar. I also
Mhm.
joined Binibini Quezon City, and then nag nag-step ako into Miss World Philippines, and then to Miss Culture International. So, yon.
Hmm.
I started 14 and nagtuloy-tuloy-tuloy na po yun. 14 years old. And now I am
Yeah.
24. So, who knows? Baka marami pa akong pwedeng masalihan. Tignan natin.
Yeah. Marami pang mangyayari sa buhay. But you
Mm.
have your reign, 1 year reign to promote culture, of course.
Yes, I have 1 year reign. And
Mm-mm.
not only 1 year, of course. After my reign, hindi naman natatapos doon na
Yeah,
yun
of
lang yung
course.
responsibility ko to
Mm-mm.
promote culture.
Pwede na siya
Tuloy-tuloy
maging
yun even
lifetime,
after my
tuloy-tuloy na
reign.
'yon.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. If you really love what you're doing and then yun na yun eh. Gagawin at gagawin mo rin yun.
Yes.
And the fact that you have the crown, you won in 2021, tatak
Mm.
na yun sa'yo eh, na kahit saan ka
Yes.
magpunta, you
Tatak
will
na
be
yun. And
bringing in the culture and you will be promoting um, culture no in
to
different
be the
ways
first ever Miss Culture International. Tatak na talaga
from the
yun.
Philippines. Yeah, from the Philippines. By the way, pang
Mm.
ilan ng ano, pang ilang pageant na itong Miss Culture International? When it was started?
Miss Culture, para sa kaalaman ng lahat, Miss Culture International, nag-start po talaga siya sa Philippines. Dun
Mm,
talaga siya, originated siya sa Philippines. But, hindi siya talagang
na-flourish.
na-flourish. So,
Oo.
binili ng South Africa yung Miss Culture International. And it's the first time that they have the representative from the Philippines.
And then nanalo agad.
Mm. Yes.
Mm. Pero ilang taon na siya? Like ilang taon na siya na nag-ano, pang ilang pageant na ito?
Ah,
2021.
it's first pageant to Miss Culture International.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
first
First
pageant.
siya.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm, mm, mm. But it was originated in the Philippines. Yeah.
It was originated in the
Parang born in
Philippines.
the Philippines and then was nurtured in South Africa and
Yeah.
eventually have the pageant over there. No?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
Si
tama po.
Yeah. May mga tanong pero wala pa. Hindi pa muna mag-ano. Are you planning to join any pageant daw? So, wala pa. She will be
Sir, wala
no,
pa.
wala. Of course, she will be exercising her range. She will be like
Mm,
doing a lot of things for promoting culture all over the world, no? All over.
yes, and if given a
Sige.
chance in the future, mag-join ng any other pageants. Why
Why
not?
not, 'di ba?
Let's
Oo.
see.
Yeah. For now, experience,
Mm,
namnamin, no? In Tagalog, it's namnamin muna yung
namnamin,
ano, yung
yes.
pagkapanalo, no? That is a very ano na Tagalog. I used to speak Tagalog kasi I was in Manila before. So,
Okay lang, opo, okay lang.
namnamin yung pagkapanalo. Yun kasi ang parang ang ganda ng buhay eh pag namnamin mo. If you fell in love on what you have been doing, namnamin mo yon. If you fell in love to the person, namnamin mo para mas lalong ma-experience mo yung buhay. No?
Yes,
Sige. May
that's
mga tanong
right.
pa ba? Ano, please put your comments any other thing, questions and so on, we're glad to ask Sam and hear uh, you- about her koro koro, about her thought about it. Except of course political thing. I don't
Ah,
we don't
yes.
yeah, walang politika dito. Walang color dito. So
Neutral
we'll be
lang tayo,
talking more on
neutral.
culture. Yeah. And then sige. Ako may tanong ako kay Sam. Um you're from Samar, 'di ba? And
Yes.
may particular culture din yung mga Samarinyo. Sige. Ano yung
Excuse me.
pinakagusto
Mhm.
mo na parang lifestyle or culture ng isang ah, taga-Samar? Na
Ah,
you might not be very proud but you love to live that culture.
mhm. Ang mga Samareño loves to dance so much.
Mm.
So much. Talagang mahilig kaming sumayaw. So, yun yung one thing na gustong-gusto ko sa culture that we have in Samar. We love to dance, specifically, the Karacha dance. Are you
Sa inyo
familiar
pala
with the
yung
Karacha
kuratsa.
dance?
Parang
Yes.
gano'n, parang gano'n.
Yes.
'Di ba yung
So,
kuratsa is
yun,
yung sinusuot nun is parang saro lang and
yes.
then yung sa taas is
Sa
parang ano,
barot saya.
barasaro, parang gano'n, barasaya, parang
Yes.
gano'n. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
kuratsa.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot of
But
kuratsa,
yes,
but I've
but
never I have not
mhm.
experienced that dancing.
Yes, but as
Hmm.
generation comes, yung Karacha hindi na lang siya into two person like boy and girl. Pwede na rin siyang
Mm.
sayawin ng group of person. So, yun, makarinig lang kami ng Karacha song. Talagang, naku, sasayaw na kami mga Samareños. So, yun yung one
Wow, ang
thing na
ganda
gustong-gusto ko
naman.
sa culture namin. Talagang, da kami sa sayaw. We love to
Yeah.
dance so
Parang
much.
gusto kong pumunta ng Catbalogan tuloy and then have, no, pero pandemic pa kasi, eh, I'm sure wala pang
Pandemic.
kuratsa. Wala pang kuratsa. Well,
As of
special
now, of
birthday
course.
celebration, mga gano'n meron. Pero ba't
Mm.
yung sa baryo-baryo,
Like,
barangay,
sayaw ng
yun ang maganda
kadanan.
kasi, eh.
Yes, mga
Sasayaw ka
baryo-baryo.
talaga, eh. Yeah.
Mm. Pagod na ng
Pa-shout out
paghuhuli.
Samhan, imo na classmate ha, SMCCC. Pakita natin ito. Sige. Kilala mo pa?
Oh, Ma'am Janice, yes. She's my former
Mm,
teacher in St. Mary's College in Catbalogan
mm.
during my high
Shout
school days.
out
Hi,
Han,
Ma'am
imo mga
Jenny.
classmate. Yeah.
Oh, hi sa mga
Nice to
classmates
see.
ko. My classmates in St. Mary's College of Catbalogan.
Mm.
Hi. Si Ma'am
Yeah. So
Janice.
your parents are still in Catbalogan?
No. Nasa Pasig na rin po
Mm.
sila. So,
But you grow
umuwi
up
na
in
lang kami
Catbalogan,
nagsasama.
no? Yeah, kasi
Yeah, I
classmate mo
grew up
sila.
in
Yeah, so you
Samar.
grew up in in Samar. So ano talaga,
Yes,
parang you live the Samarinyo, how would I call you? From Samar
Samareños.
people, Samarinyo's
Yes,
life, no? Parang na ano mo
yes,
siya.
talagang na-instill sa akin yon kasi
Yeah.
I grew up
And
in
then you went
Samar.
college in Manila. Manila na.
Yes, college, nung nag-Manila ako, that's the time na mag-aaral ako ng college in Our Lady of Fatima University.
In
Mm.
Pasig din. Mm.
Antipolo campus.
Dun sa ano,
Mm.
papuntang Sumulong Highway ba yun?
Yes, sa may
Yeah,
sumulong.
Sumulong Highway yun, eh, papuntang Antipolo City na yung sa
Mm.
taas, sa tuktok. Very nice, Our Lady of
Alam mo.
Fatima. Yeah,
Oo,
I was in
doon.
Manila for 8 years, so I and then
Mm.
Antipolo is a place where I visited much, no? And
You
Our Lady
love
of Fatima is on the
Antipolo.
hill. Is on the hill. Ang alam na
Tama.
alam ko. Ang
Yes.
ganda ng place. I really miss the
Doon ako.
place. Yeah.
Doon ako
And
nag-aral ng college ko.
kasi one ride ka pang Pasig, eh, 'di ba? Sakay ka lang
One
ng
ride lang.
either via
One ride.
Tikling or yeah, pakabila. Oo. Yeah.
No, you got it right.
Cheraholics pageant page. Miss Culture Internet.
Oh,
Okay, basahin
Charaholic.
natin. Sige. Basahin natin 'to. Hello, Samuela Aubrey Godin. Congratulations again on winning
Charaholic!
Miss Culture International 2021. Greetings from Charaholics Pageant page. Yeah, si John Ray Ditan Gutierrez. Yeah, you can greet.
Hi, John
You can talk to them.
Ray from Charaholics. Thank you so much.
Mm, sige. We'll make it very, very light. Ayoko magtanong ng mga katsatsaran na, how do you feel? How do you like that? No, we'll just, because
Casual talks.
i-experience natin yung pagkapanalo, hindi yung parang nag-Q&A pa rin eh. 'Di ba?
Mm,
Oo. Sabi
tama.
ni Kylie, yeah, Kylie Isabel Alzaro Panes. Maupay nga gabi Ate Sam. Yeah.
Maupay nga gabi. She's from Samar as well. Maupay nga gabi, Kylie.
Mm. Sige, may tanong ba si Kylie? Pwede ka magtanong Kylie kay Ate Sam. Huwag mo lang
Kylie
siyang
is
tanungin kung may boyfriend na ba siya.
from Maupay nga gabi, Kylie. Kylie is from post 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 what page do you have?
Post-coronation.
Yes, post
Post-coronation.
coronation. Yes, that one. Post
From where is
coronation.
she? Kylie.
Thank you.
Filipino rin? Yeah.
Yes,
Filipino?
taga
Mm.
Samar. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Kasi minsan hindi ko na ano kasi may mga kanina may mga pumasok na mga Africans, so hindi ko na maano yung mga pangalan kung from where
Oh,
they
yung kaninong
are.
mga Africans yun.
Yeah,
Mga
yeah.
unang-unang-una.
Yep. Sige, sino pa may mga katanungan or mayroong mga pahabol? Ano yung gusto niyong itanong kay Sam on what are yeah, she did mention already that if given a chance, go to the showbiz or magtutu and they're
Mm-mm.
planning to teach. Of course, she loves to teach children because she's a preschool teacher. And then sa ano ka mag-uli daw? Matagal pa, wala pang
Wala pang
schedule.
schedule. Until hindi mag-lift ang travel ban and mag-open ang borders. So I'll be staying
Yeah.
here in South Africa.
Yes. Pash pa-shoutout po Miss Sam, still watching from Pangasinan, si Ruel. Yeah, Ruel. Hi, Ruel.
Hi, Ruel! Hi!
Ang daming mga taga-Samar nanood ngayon sa atin. Masabi
Summer
na
is
agad,
very, very proud.
ito naman si Sir Dondi, ang Bisayang-Bisaya ang accent. Ibahin natin ang accent, gawin natin Tagalog ang dating. Yeah, I'm from Cebu, by the way. On behalf of Francois, I'm here to spend an hour or depende sa inyo, an hour and a half with Sam celebrating sa kanyang pagkapanalo bilang Miss Culture International. Yep. Sige. Wala lang mga katanungan. Para ang mga tao yun, naubos na rin ako ng tanong. Ayoko kasi magtanong about love life eh.
Naku, wag mo
Kasi
na
parang
yon.
wag na yung mga love life. Natanong na yung ano yung preparation, what you have
Mm-mm.
natanong na yung plans and everything. So yun. Watching from Japan, from Ima
Ooh!
Haboya.
Oh, that's Tita Emma. Hi, Tita Emma.
Mm.
Stay safe there in Japan.
Yeah. Taga saan siya sa Japan? From where she is?
Um,
Taga saan po kayo,
I
Ate Emma, in
forgot.
Japan? Yeah. And then, basta waray, mahusay. From Kylie
Yes,
again.
basta waray mahusay. That's another tagline
Mm.
that we have in summer.
Yeah. Maganda, maganda yung tagline na yun. It's instilling positivity, no, na ang galing natin, pagbutihin natin, kiklaim natin. Yun yun, positivity. From Chiva Quezarosa, Chiva Ken, yeah, near Tokyo, near Narita,
Ayun,
Narita
from
Airport,
Chiva.
Narita
Yes.
2, Narita 2, near Narita Airport. I know Chiba.
Hi, Tita Emma. Stay safe
Mm.
there in Japan.
Yeah, nag-lockdown ang Japan, 'di ba? Parang nag-lockdown. I'm not into the news of COVID now. Parang ayoko nang makinig ng karamihang ano na 'yan, mga variant, nakakatakot. Okay, according to Sir Renato Rinatorozol, he did mention that, "Hi po, congrats for adding pride of the Philippines. Mabuhay tayong lahat." Of course, no?
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Renato. Mabuhay ang
Mm-mm.
Philippines.
Yes. Sige. Oh, nag 1 hour na pala tayo ng chikahan at usapan, knowing
Oh,
how Sam, anong feelings niya, ano yung mga nagawa niya, ano pa yung gagawin niya, being a Miss Culture International. Sige.
1 hour na pala yun. Ang bilis
One
ng
hour
oras.
na, ang bilis ng oras, chikahan lang tayo ng chikahan, no? So we are
Bilis
talking
ng
about
oras.
culture, how the crown and what is this all about. Sige. Ano pa ba? Ano bang gusto niyo pag-usapan? Ako may tanong ako kay Ate Sam, mag-Ate Sam ako para kunwari younger. Anyway, tanong ko is um do you ever had experience in your life, no, na parang naapi ka because waray ka? Cultural 'yun eh, 'di ba? Parang
Mm.
may discrimination or may stereotyping because waray.
Pag waray maisog.
Oh, may mga
Basta
gano'n, 'di
waray
ba?
matapang.
Ano po yung what is the experience all about, and can you explain to us, and how are you going to relate it na ikaw na ngayon is Miss Culture International? O parang question ni Catriona yun, eh. Sige.
For me, hindi ko siya na-experience at all. Even though,
Mhm.
yes, we have that stereotype na pagwaray, matapang, pagwaray, ah, maisog. Maisog means
Mm. Brave.
matatapang, madaling
Oo.
magalit, brave. Yes, we have that stereotype, but hindi ko po siya talaga na-experience me myself na apihin, na i-down, na
Mm.
i-bash just because I am mawaray.
Hmm.
Yung na-experience ko is because I'm always representing Samar, the Warays are always proud of me. So, yung
Mhm.
pride, yung naibibigay ko. So, mas dun tayo sa side na they motivate me, the Samareños, the
Mhm.
Warays, than they downgraded me. So, mas dun ako sa
Hmm.
part na they
Positive.
motivate me, yes,
Mm.
the positive, than the negative. And to be honest, hindi ko siya na-experience by myself na talagang dinowngrade nila ako because I'm a waray nun.
Hmm.
Yes.
Mm.
So, never ko
I have
siyang
ano,
na-experience.
may tanong ako na ano, na ito. Kasi I've always heard that, no, I traveled a lot in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines. I in fact, I have a lot of friends in Tacloban, in
Mm-hmm.
Catbalogan also, and in Darwin, no.
Mm-hmm.
Bakit sinabing waray upay? What is really waray upay means? Eh, ako hindi ko 'to tumatanong-tanong, eh. Parang with my close friends, I never ask, bakit tinawag waray bakit meron 'tong words na waray upay? Is it negative or is it positive? I really don't know. That's why I really didn't ask it, and I never use it, no. But I've always heard about it when people say waray
I
upay.
I
Was
think
it
it's just
negative? Positive?
expression lang. Like for
Ah,
example, you bored ka. For example, today, you're just bored and ay, waray upay. Meaning, wala ka namang ginagawa, you're bored lang. Hindi siya talagang negative thinking, but talagang ano lang siya, expression lang siya ng mga waray na if something wala kang ginagawa, you're bored,
hmm.
and you, ay, waray upay. It's just expression.
Ah.
Oo.
So it does not mean na parang wala
Wala
ka,
siyang walang
modo,
meaning at
gano'n,
all.
hindi?
Wala, wala,
Parang
wala.
waray upay.
Expression lang
Okay.
talaga siya.
Expression lang
Naming mga
siya.
waray. Expression lang. So, wala siya talagang meaning
Expression,
at
parang
all.
shortcut kami, eh. Oo. Sige. Yeah, thank you very much. So I've learned from you tonight, no, na waray upay is
Thank
not a
you.
negative word, but it's
Mm-hmm.
so that's cultural exchange, 'di ba? Kahit Cebuano ako, kahit
Mm-hmm.
malapit
Yes.
tayo, then I realized that waray upay pala is not a negative word, but rather it's just an expression
No.
of the waray people expressing themselves na parang, "Ganito lang kami, ganito ako." Parang
Ganito lang
gano'n.
talaga, oo.
Oo.
Parang in Tagalog, like, ay nako, wala na naman akong magawa today, gano'n. So
Oo.
sa amin, pinaiksi lang yun na, Ay, waray upay.
Upay. Oh,
Ganun
parang
lang siya, expression lang.
sige. May comment si Tita Loretta Tafalia. Sabi ko kay Sam
Mhm.
before she left for Johannesburg, sure winner can na die. Just remain humble and cheerful. We're so proud of you. Sige.
Thank you, Tita Loretta. I think Tita Loretta is also from Samar. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you so much.
So, grabe ang
Yes, she
suporta
said
talaga ng
that.
mga taga Samar, no?
See, I
Um,
told you.
yeah,
Hindi
grabe
talaga
yung
into negative na
oo,
downgrade,
parang
but more
down
on,
sila. Parang support ng support from
mm,
Samar, no? I'd love to see.
yes.
May nag-comment dito na bakit daw ang mga beauty queen ngayon na nanalo are Sam. Sam yung pangalan. May
Oh,
well,
oo nga 'no.
nagkakaano lang 'yon 'no, parang it so
Nagkakataon
happened
lang.
but yeah, nagkakataon
Mm,
lang. Kasi 'pag gano'n magpalit ako ng pangalan, mag-Sam na rin ako,
magpalit
eh,
ka na
Sam
din.
Ronde. Oo, para maging beauty queen din ako, eh. Joke. To
Nagkakataon
make
lang
it so
po.
lighter, yeah, nagkakataon lang 'no. And, we're very proud to have Sam tonight with us, especially here in Pageant Mags.
Oh, another
Pageant Mag
history,
Philippines.
another
Yeah,
Sam.
yeah, another Sam in the crowd. Sige. Wala na pa mga tanong. Kasi 'pag wala ng tanong, ipapa-rest ko na si Sam kasi ano na siya, it's early morning in South Africa. I know, it's early morning. What time is it now in South Africa?
It's 3:30 p.m. in South
Hapon.
Africa.
Hapon
Hapon.
na.
Mhm.
Oo.
Yes. So I
Yeah.
assume it's already 6 o'clock in the Philippines.
No, it's 9:28.
Oh,
9:28. Almost
9:28.
10. We started about 8:15 or 8:20. Something like that.
Oh, hindi ko grabe yung
Mm.
oras.
Oo, hindi natsikahan lang 'to ng tsikahan, eh. Okay.
Ang bilis.
Sige. Ang bilis. Ano pa ba? Well, sa what, two or more questions? We and then we would like some words from Sam.
Mhm.
Sige. Parang wala na ata. Parang naubusan na rin ako ng mga tanong eh. Kasi ang hirap pagka ano, pagka beauty queen yung mga pagka ano, ini-interview kasi ako talaga hindi ako nagtatanong ng mga pang Q&A questions. Ang mga
Mhm.
tinatanong ko lang is very light na how to maintain being beautiful. Yon, how to maintain being beautiful. Ganon, mga ganon na bagay.
Just be
'Pag ikaw,
happy.
tanungin kita, correct, 'di ba? To become beautiful,
Just be
to become
happy.
beautiful, just be happy, 'di ba? Kasi 'pag hindi
Yes,
ka na
kasi
happy, hindi
pag
ka na beautiful. Oh,
yes, if you
another
absorb
thing that I've
stress,
learned from you. Dalawa na. Waray upay on this one. Na
just be
to
happy and
become
smile
to
all the
become
time.
beautiful, be happy. Sige na.
Yes, always be
How
happy.
would I
Kasi
be
if you absorb
happy?
stress, mm, pag na-absorb
Oo.
mo yung stress, naku, hindi makakaganda sa skin. So, dapat
Yes.
always happy.
Yeah. So yan ang sikreto ng
Mm.
laging maganda, no? Um, hindi ko naintindihan. Talagang i-show ko 'to. Paghirot permi at isam, hinigugma kaham, mga samar non waray nun. Ano 'to?
Ang
Hindi ko
sabi niya
alam.
is, ang sabi niya, mag-ingat daw ako palagi. Love daw ako
Mm.
ng mga taga-Samar slash mga waray nun. Yes, thank you, Kylie. Yes, thank you for your concern. Thank you so much. Summer is always part of me and I love being Waraynon. I love being a Samarnon. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes. One greeting. Hello, Sam. Good evening. Watching from Bohol. I know this
Hello,
lovely. Ano,
lovely. Hi.
yeah, she's
Is
from
Bohol
Bohol and she's a
Bisaya?
friend. Yes, Bisaya din ang
Bisaya.
Bohol.
Sa
A
mga
little
taga-gabi.
kaling Cebuano ang dating, no? But still, they are part of the region na Cebuano style. Bisaya na,
Mm-hmm.
kasi Bisaya, Waray is
So,
Bisaya in a sense, but Bisaya na Cebuano. Parang gano'n.
oh,
Yeah.
that's one thing na nalilito ang lahat.
Mm.
They think of summer is Bisaya, but summer is a waray-waray. We have the waray-waray dialect, and Bisaya
Yeah,
is in Cebu,
in
in
Cebu,
Bohol,
yeah.
in Davao, yes. But
Mm.
in Samar, we have the waray-waray dialect.
Waray dialect, yep.
Mhm.
But you're part of the Visayan Islands, no?
Yes, but part of
Visayas
Visayan
region.
Island.
Yeah.
Mhm. But we can
Yes.
understand Bisaya, of course.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Sige. So we asked Sam na to, before we end up this session, I would like to thank Sam for, wala nang
Thank
nagtanong eh,
you.
pero naubusan ako. So first of all, I would like to thank
Tulog na
Sam
ata sila.
for joining us tonight. Kahit there was a technical problem, there was a technical issues, but still she managed to be with
Mhm.
us. Thank you very much on behalf of
Thank
Francois and Pageant
you.
Mag
Thank you so
Philippines.
much.
Thank you for having with us.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
then,
Pageant Mom
yeah,
Philippines.
sige Sam. Pwede mo nang pasalamatan, i-greet lahat-lahat kung gusto sinong sinong pasalamatan. And then the rest of the people that you really wanted to say words, parting words and so on. I'll give you the floor.
Mhm. Okay, so good evening again in the Philippines. Thank you so much for each and every one of you na sumuporta sa akin since day one until I'm your Miss Culture International. Thank you so much for your support to my pageant pages friends. Thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much. My family, my friends. Thank you. My team in the Philippines. Thank you so much. And to my fans in Samar, mga waray nun, maraming salamat po. Thank you so much. And
Handlers mo. Pasalamat handlers, QA mentors, and
yes,
so on.
uh, my designers, of course,
Designers.
from my national costume, Mama Drummer Peralta, thank you. My cultural costume, Jeroni Labora, thank you. Thank you so much. My evening gown, Mr. John Montinola, thank you. My swimsuit, Julius Figaro, thank you so much. May kagandahang Flores family, of course, Tito Rogil,
Of course,
Kuya
Tito
Eman.
Rothschild.
Thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much. Hi, Tito Rogil. Thank you so much. My Novo Essence family, which is headed by Doctora Maria Ellery Mendez. Siya po ang
Mm-hmm.
may gawa ng lahat. Bakit ako mas lalong gumaganda? Thank you so much, Doc.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. My Dior family, thank you, my Dior Dental family. Thank you so much. Sila din ang may gawa kung bakit I have a perfect smile. Thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much. And Mermaid Manila, of course, from sponsoring my hair extensions for taking good care of my hair. Thank you so much. And the rest of my designers, my accessories, Christopher Monar. Thank you so much. My stylist, Sir Monsi. Thank you so much. I know he's watching right now. Thank you. My shoes, Bragais, Jojo Bragais. Thank you so much. And all the designers from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Thank you so much. What words can I say? But thank you so much.
Yeah. And then you can promote your Facebook page
Mhm.
or
Yes, I
a
have
page
my
of Miss International page or whatsoever that you
yes,
wanted to promote.
please do follow Miss Culture International on Instagram and also on Facebook to know more about the happenings we have here, the activities that we have here in South Africa. And also, please follow my Facebook page, Samela Aubrey Godin, and my Instagram, Samela Aubrey, to know more about my happenings, my own happenings here in South Africa.
Yeah, and the
There.
rest for the next year, of course. For the next few months. Yeah.
And yes, abangan niyo po, of course, abangan niyo po
Ang
ang aking
pagdating, ang
pag-uwi.
pag-uwi. Of
Pag-uwi ko ng
course.
Philippines para ma-celebrate natin ang tagumpay ng Philippines in Miss Culture International.
International. So, it
Abangan
should
niyo
be a
po
big
ang aking pag-uwi.
celebration sa Samar,
Yes,
di ba?
yes, it's a
Sana
big
makapunta akong
celebration.
Katbalogan. Okay, so
Malapit
wala na
lang
Sam?
naman.
Yeah, I can be
Malapit lang
there.
naman.
Mm-mm.
Visit Samar.
Yeah. So, I would like
And of
on
course,
behalf.
special mention, may two mamas na
Yep.
talagang Hindi ako iniwan, nakasama ko kahit ngayon, ang Mama Jomar Peralta and Mama Rich
Mhm.
Masangkay. Sila yung family, naging family ko here sa South Africa. So, hindi nila ako pinabayaan. And of course, the whole Miss Culture organization headed by our very own queen, Miss Lorraine. If you're watching, thank you so much for taking good care of me and taking
Yeah,
good
Miss
care of
Lorraine was
us, of
here, 'di ba?
course.
Yeah.
Yes, she's watching.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama
Yep.
Lorraine.
Mm. Wala na. So
Yun
on
na, yun
behalf,
na.
on behalf of
And of
Francois
course,
and
sa'yo, sir. Thank you so
yeah,
much for inviting me in
and
your pageant, My
yeah,
Philippines.
yes, kami yung magpapasalamat na pinaunlakan mo kami sa aming imbitasyon,
Thank
'no?
you.
Kasi
Thank
ano,
you. Sorry lang sa late
yeah,
kasi yung
ay
internet.
no problem. Mga technical problems lang yun eh. Madali lang yun. But the thing is, pumayag ka na ma-interview kahit wala si Francois, kahit ako lang, no?
Oh, I hope
My
to meet him
honor, it's my
soon.
privilege na na-interview ka at nakilala ka. Mas lalo kang nakilala. And of course,
Yes,
the
thank
whole
you. Thank
Philippines
you
is
so
looking up
much.
at you on your journey, and we will see you definitely. We love to see you back in the country
Yes, yes.
after the lockdown in travel restrictions in South Africa. We're very, very happy and
And
glad
of
to see
course, please
you.
pray
So,
for me, for my safety here in South
yeah, of
Africa. That's
course.
the most important thing.
Yeah. And to all our viewers na nagtiyaga for the past
Yes, sa
one
lahat
hour
naman
and
ng
few
mga
minutes.
nagtanong, sa lahat
Yeah.
ng
Thank you
viewers,
very
thank you.
much.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Sa family
Yeah.
ko
Thank
na
you very much.
nanonood, thank you.
Yes. So bye-bye. Hope to see you next well,
Thank
tomorrow
you. Thank you
there's an
so
event. There's a
much.
so much. Thank you so much. Hope to see you on behalf of Francois. This is Don Dijan
Thank you,
Estera,
Pageant Mag Philippines.
Pageant Mag Philippines.
Audio